Hello, I greet everybody wherever you are listening to me. My name is Dr. Latte, and today I want to talk about the differences between spot trading and futures trading. As we have come on the space of crypto trading or cryptocurrency trading, we need to understand the type of markets that we have. And one of the things that people get confused about is the fact that what is spot trading and what is futures trading. So those are the two types of markets where we'll be trading from the cryptocurrency markets. So I want to explain them. Now, when we talk of spot trading and futures trading, it's very simple to understand. So in spot trading, a trader buys and sells cryptocurrencies for immediate delivery, or we will say that the trader has direct ownership of the assets or the coins or tokens that he has bought. So it's like going to the market and buying something. Once you pay for it, that thing becomes your own. And whatever time that you want, you can sell it off depending on the current price at which you want to sell. So I can go to market and buy something at $5, and then I sell at $10. So that is a form of a spot trading. So spot trading simply means that you spot something at a low price and then you buy and you sell at a high price. So that is all that spot trading has to do with. And then if we talk about spot trading also, we also know that in spot trading, you only make profits when you buy low and you sell high. So you cannot buy high and sell low. So that is not for spot trading. So spot trading, we only buy low and then we sell high. So if you want to go into a spot trading, uh, um, like like if you want to go to a spot trading market and trade there, you have to ask yourself that where is the asset, what is the current price of the asset, and you have to make sure that you are buying at where you are very sure that this market will move up, and then you can sell and make your profit. So basically, that is all sports trading is about. And so, futures trading has a twist and a divergence from a spot trading. So, traders do not own the underlying cryptocurrency when they purchase a futures contract. And so, futures trading is basically a contract trading. You are asking your exchanger, whether Binance or OKX or Bybit, to lend you some money, to add up to your money to enter the market. So it's like in our traditional businesses, you have a shop and you look at your capital, you realize your capital is small. So you go to the bank to loan you some money. And when you go and they loan you some money, and then you add up to your capital, then you go to market, you can take so many goods at a time so you can sell and make money and repay the loan. So instead, they if a trader is trading on a futures market, they own the contracts under which they have agreed to buy or sell a specific amount of cryptocurrency at a later date. So you are buying so that you can sell at a later date. And so that is one of the things so beautiful about futures trading. Now, another another thing we need to understand about futures trading is that it provides leverage. Leverage means that how much of the money we are adding up to your money. That is what we term as leverage. So sometimes you hear of leverage, leverage, leverage. No, it's no big word. It is just that your exchanger is adding money, and he can add maybe twice of your money, or three times of your money, or five times of your money, or 10 times of your money, or sometimes even 20 times of your money. So that is leverage. So if we talk of leverage, that is what we mean in futures trading. And this allows us to buy or to add up to our money and enter the market very big. So assuming I have $200 and I go for a leverage of times 10, it means that 200 will be multiplied by what? By 10. It means I'm going to go into the market with $2,000. And that makes it very interesting for me to make profits. But in as much as we go there with leverage, also means that there are also risks involved in getting a leverage. Leverage means that you have loaned the money from the bank, or you have borrowed money from the bank. So in case the trade is not going on well for you, then it means that your money that you went into the market with will be liquidated. And that is when you hear of liquidation. Liquidation simply means that you are not able to service the loan. And so there is a time bound and a time frame whereby if you are not able to execute it, your money will be taken away from you. And so, in as much as we have leverage, we also know that high leverage also comes with high risk of liquidation. And so normally we don't want to trade with high leverage, because once you do that, then you should be very very sure that you know this market will go in your favor. And so that is basically all that it's about futures trading. So on futures trading, one of the beautiful things that it also allows us to do is to trade either long and short positions on the market. What do I mean by long and short positions? Assuming that I'm predicting that the market of a commodity or the market of an asset will move up and I choose long, it means that when it moves up and it sells for me, it means that I've made a profit when the market was going up. On the other hand, you can also do shorts. And short means that you are predicting that the market will go down and you choose shorts, and then it will also go in your favor. And so that is how futures trading is all about. So in spot trading, we only buy low and then we sell high. But in futures trading, we can buy low and sell high, which is long, or we can buy high and sell low, which is short. Good. One of the terminologies that we'll also be encountering in futures trading is hedging. Hedging means that the ability to trade on both sides of the futures markets, either long or short. That is basically what we have there. So that is how these things work like. Now let's look at how to choose either spot trading or futures trading on the Royal Kill bot. So on the Royal Kill bot, when you come to the bot, you know that we have our menu at the down there. And so we have home is here, then we have strategy, and then we have circle, and then we have news, and then we also have mine. Beautiful. So those are the options that we'll be using. And so our first thing that we need to ask ourselves is that, so what am I going to do in the market? Am I going to do a spot trading or a futures trading? And so if it's futures trading, then I have to choose futures trading. If it's spot trading, I have to choose spot trading. And so normally where I'm circling in the on the on the screen, as you can see in red, is where we used to choose our spot trading or futures trading. So if I choose it, then it pops up and asks me if I want to do sports or futures. So as you can see on the screen, I I I can choose sports here, or I can also choose what futures here. So these are the two types of markets that we'll be dealing with. And all the currencies that we'll be dealing with is USDT. And so USDT is a currency that we'll be dealing with in all our trading. And so you choose what USDT beautifully. And then we also have the strategy that we'll be using to trade is the Martingale strategy bot. That is what we'll be using for now. And so basically that is how to choose a spot trade or a futures trade on your Royal Kill bot. So as you can see, if I choose futures trading, I will see futures trading at the top here. Then I can also choose sports, then it will give me what sport trading. So that is basically what it's all about. So in totality, if you want to trade, the first thing you need to ask yourself is that what type of coin am I going to trade? Is it a coin on the spot trade, or is it a coin on the futures trade? Because there are some coins that are on the spot trade which are not on the futures trade. So you need to ask all these questions. Then you take a decision. Okay, I'm going to do spot trading, and then you choose the option for spot trading. On the other hand, also, then you have to ask yourself that where is my money on my exchanger? The exchanger is where we keep our funds, and we know that the Royal Kill robot is connected to our exchanger. So the exchanger, we need to what also choose our exchanger, and then it will guide us to know where exactly our money is. So if your money is on a spot trading and you want to do futures trading, the robots cannot see your money. So you need to go and transfer your money from the spot trading into the futures trading, and the robot will be able to see your accounts, and then it will be able to trade with it. And so that is in totality what spot trading and futures trading is about. There is high risk of losing your money on the futures trading because of leverage, because we are borrowing from our exchanger. But on the other hand, on spot trading, we cannot lose our money because the asset belongs to us. And once we buy it, we sell it when we want to sell it. Whether there is an increase in price or a decrease in price, that will be our decision. And so these are the two things that we have to have at the back of our mind when we want to trade spot or futures. I hope you understand whatever I have explained. Thank you very much and have a lovely day. Bye bye.